Oh, good gravy. It's like my pumpkin fields are magic pumpkin fields. Look at that, 16 pumpkins. 16 pumpkins we are gathering every day now, my friends. And that does indeed remind me that I need to make sure our pips don't eat my pumpkins before we have a chance to go ahead and turn them into pumpkin stew instead. Also, I do believe that it is time. Oh my gosh, we're about to get over. We're almost gonna get 100 porridges today. All right. Perhaps now is the time to make the most out of this bakery I am recalling. Wow. All right. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to the village of Downhill One Way, where we are about to kick the spirit of rot in perhaps a more tender zone than the face, because wow, like 108 health a day. I have a feeling we're probably going to need to pile that up and prepare ourselves. Cold Domain is going to be our enemy. Oh boy. Okay. Well, here we are, my friends, on the 7th page of our prophecies, facing down whatever disasters that might occur towards the end of winter. Or excuse me, this is autumn. You would think it's winter because, you know, the cold domain threw a whole bunch of snow on us, but it is not. It's actually autumn. And I really wish it was more reflective of that. But, okay, so cold domain's gonna be our problem, is it? I probably need to make sure that very soon here we have the cloak maker? Maybe the cloak, yeah. We need the cloak craft workshop, that's right, to take the fabric and turn that fabric into heat. Okay, we're gonna need to work on that. +4 for each dwelling within one. I think if I can go ahead and position this one like right here, I would need fire nearby too. That would get rid of, oh my gosh. There are certainly some challenges ahead for us as we wiggle this way and we wiggle that way, attempting to figure out the best way to take care of our village. But we're going to do our best and just cope with whatever we can build. And I'm ecstatic because right now, since we defied the sickness domain, we actually have all of our buildings double the efficiency for a few days. To the point where, yeah, we don't need to clear out some snow. We really need to just go ahead and okay, work on collecting whatever we can, because that's amazing. Oh, wow. But yes, so all of our buildings currently are double the efficiency that they normally are. And that means, oh, we really don't need water actually, because we've collected plenty. And that means that, well, if we wanted to store up plenty of food of almost every variety, now is the time. I guess I could go ahead and gather more hemp from over here with some of my workers as well. We're gonna make the most of our surplus health. I wish we could train a doctor, but we don't have a buy your cheese home, nor buy your cheese food just yet. And thankfully our druids and our wonderful scribe scribbler are going to be able to get plenty of the research done today. Wow. No wonder I seem to be tripping over my tongue slightly, friends, because just look at all of this. Look at it in all of its glory. I have a feeling our village is going to need every scrap they can get. So, facing down the 7th page of prophecy, the page of prophecy before the apocalypse itself, it seems that the first things we are going to need to really struggle against are probably going to be curing some sort of fear that some of our villagers may have, and dealing with the cold. The cataclysm, not quite so worried about, but we will keep our gardeners gardening, and we will see how we can balance out the fear. Fear and cataclysm go hand in hand for us, since we have the glory of the gardens, making it possible for our villagers to truly celebrate, the hope and also nature at the same time. Okay, yeah, we're piling that up. I'm not too worried. And I'm so excited to be really working against the sickness domain. But let us carry on and do what we can to try to get some of the buy your cheese pips in here. They need a leisure thing, and the only leisure thing we currently have right now happens to be the peace tent, which is made out of hide. And we are not killing any more animals because we learned through an earthquake the hard way that that's not gonna fly with our spirits. Also, Silver Umbreon, I'm gonna actually have you like gather wood or something right now. Anybody who's like building or let's see, or doing something else that isn't gathering resources kind of needs to stop, except for you, Misfortune, because you're trying to make it so that our miller can finally make some bread, and that would be great. All right, good. We're gathering resources there and there. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm probably going to feel super fancy and awesome with my magical pumpkins and our big harvest of everything, but we're probably going to end up realizing we needed every scrap we could get because we have defied the domains themselves. And I do not think that they will simply allow that to happen without a fight. Oh wow, that's a lot of porridge. You know what? I feel like Windfallen in particular needs all sorts of accolades and like a statue, because Windfallen has turned one milk and one flour into more porridge than I think any of us could have ever hoped to eat. Like 52 porridge a day out of one milk and one like flour. What kind of wizard are you, Windfallen? You are like the porridge wizard, the oatmeal wizard, the kind of wizard that my husband would love to know because, oh my gosh, does he ever love oatmeal? Okay, so we shall continue to carry on. Let's see, abandoned path. Okay, we need the cobblestone path down. There we go. And then maybe I could get some milling going on. And still have a couple pips. Kind of want to throw in another pipling. Oh, and we have a new pipling I need to name. I shall work with you in just a moment, my dear friend. Just trying to see if there's anything that would be more useful to have you work on. We've got enough water for eons. I'm not concerned about water. Heat. Yes, let's start having our bonfires because the cold domain wakes up pretty actively. All right, we'll get that going. Building this one, maybe? Gathering stones? Let's see. What would be... Oh, I wish we could get that 44 health. Oh, it hurts. But we have to be patient. We have to be patient. And I think I will have them work on this then. All right, thank you. Oh, hey, we haven't named that pipling yet. Oh dear, those are the dead piplings. Well, let's just look upwards from that. And welcome Evergreen. Evergreen, welcome. Welcome to the village. You are currently learning how to build a totem that's going to be made out of rabbits, boars, and sheep. I hope that you have some talent in making that gigantic pile of like animals, because that's what we need in order for our druids to commune to all of them. And let's carry on. Something tells me we're gonna need every scrap of the resources that we're eyeing up right now. We definitely want to be careful not to get too sassy. Also, has the stranger decided to like chill yet? Dino-Mans, you doing good? What's happening? Dino-Man's lost his profession? But that's perfect! Dino-Mans has led the way on being our healer for so long. If I arrange this just right, we can have Dino-Mans be one of the doctors. I actually love that. I don't love that we might not be able to get more of the health essence right now, but I love that thematically for Dino-Man's sake, because they have been our lead healer, keeping this village going, even in times of great like trial and stress. And the idea that they actually are going to be like a doctor is very exciting. Also, we have glooped enough glop, thank you very much, Amy. And now we need to go ahead and prepare ourselves for whatever else lies ahead. Wow, like I can't even do anything with those carrots. That's amazing. I guess I could go gather some flowers, maybe, because that sounds odd, but actually, we normally get 2 flowers from that. Oh, it would double to 4 flowers if we didn't have the efficiency loss from all of the snow that happens to be on the ground. Makes sense. I suppose the flowers wouldn't exactly enjoy the snow. Ooh, and actually, Nikki, that spot no longer really gets a lot of action. So why don't you dismantle this? And Dinomans, I am actually really excited for you because this is going to change a lot for you. We're also going to put the festival down here. And then we are going to have, finally, one of the buy your cheese class right there. Okay. Phew. All right. And then I think the dock house actually gets +5 for each dwelling within, oh my good word, +5 for each dwelling within 1. So actually, we should cut down this forest because it will give us a bigger boost to have another buy your cheese class here. It's perfect. I love it. I love it. We'll have to go ahead and clear that in a minute because all of our workers are a little busy, but I'm happy with these results. Very happy indeed. As we gather more of my magical pumpkins, that makes me extremely contented to see that we will hopefully be able to make it through the winter just fine. And speaking of making it through the winter, any other resources that might be useful to collect? I really want to make sure I'm trying to make the most of what we got. Like, I could make the most of, like, 13 carrots a day is ridiculous, but, like, I can only do so much. Ooh, and actually, we can finally make it! Yes! Please, Blaze Quakes! Finally! We can have some nice soft bread in this, which is not even winter, just really, really, like, snowy. This snowy autumn, we can prepare some nice soft bread for none other than the doctors that we know will be saving this village. So, do I have any other healers? Yes, Nature Lover. Oh my gosh, I actually had enough healers. We still can get 100 per turn! I feel like an expert. I don't know an expert of what, but I feel like an expert. Also, we could have a pub, but we don't like that would take a little while to work on. Let's go ahead and work on the cloak workshop because we know that that's going to be our doom. Here, on the 6th page of prophecy. That's a lot of pumpkins. I'm very happy with my magic pumpkin fields. Like, y'all can tear that out of my hands if you want, but I don't think you would. I think all of you would want to enjoy the magic pumpkin fields too. All right, let's see. Do we work on clearing away more of this snow at the moment? Or do we simply continue on? We have so much glop. Congratulations, Windfallen. I think you have deserved a break for just a bit. And I also think we can go ahead and start working on getting that cottage built. That's amazing. That's absolutely amazing. Okay. I'm very happy with this. Okay, let's see. And then, wow, I mean, everything is just sparkly. I like that. I really like that. Dang. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if there's something else I want to collect because everything's sparkly right now. Maybe make more bandages? Clear this out of the way and maybe get more bandages because that might actually be somewhat important. We have a lot of hemp. We might not have so much hemp once we start getting the hemp woodmaker going. But if we have +2 if hemp maker is within 1. I think I need to move this druid or this sign. Probably easier to move the sign. Okay, oh my. Indeed, indeed. There's quite a bit going on in our little village, isn't there? You know what? We can put the sign right there. And then we'll destroy it next time. Excellent, excellent. Well, let's go ahead and carry on. I don't think the buildings will be efficient much longer, even though I wish they were. But what a wonderful way to shake our fist both at the cold domain and the sickness domain, to be able to say na 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 na, because we have managed to take the snow and even become efficient with it. Also, I hope that we resolve whatever's going on with our stranger pretty soon, because the stranger is still producing a bit of fear in the village every day. I'm a little worried about that, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, and the efficiency is done! Aww! Well, that's okay. That allows us to go ahead and start focusing on other areas of the village that we do indeed need to tend to. Can I train? No, because we need the idle by your cheese class first. All right, let's see. And all of the hemp fields have just popped up, as well as the barley. No farmer available. And I think all of my druids, there we go. All of my druids should be druiding. And we'll lose pumpkins. We have over 100 pumpkins. Oh my gosh. They really were like magic pumpkin fields. I'm so proud of them. Aw, that was awesome. And then how is our barley supply, even with our sheep? Not doing too terrible. I probably should have had Toby working on making the fabric, but I think like 29 wool is not bad. Nice. That's really nice. Let's work on making the fabric now, because we might even want another shearer soon so that we can keep the fabric coming for the cloak maker to use to be able to work against the doom. In fact, I probably should train another one. Do we have anyone available? It's the stranger! Stranger! Oh, nope. Stranger cannot become a shearer, unfortunately. Who else? Mars! Hey! You want to come over here and like become a shearer? Because I need somebody to help me out with these sheep. They've been pretty good, these sheep. And then we'll have someone else. I think we'll take a little bit of a break from burning our wood wholesale. So we can finally maybe go ahead and like build up some supplies of wood. And then let's clear away a whole bunch of the snow. Excellent, excellent. This is the kind of progress that I really like to see. And do we have enough unique tools? I think we have enough advanced tools. Excellent. All right. But it is quite refreshing that we can actually take just a moment in between all of the doom and gloom to go ahead and try to make things a little bit tidier without quite so much snow. We're so lucky that we have had Colatus Lab work so hard on crafting us many a tool. Let's see, is that going to give us too much glop? Nope. Back on it, Windfallen, thank you very much. But we are very lucky that Colatus Lab has brought to us many tools, because we need all of them to be able to clear the snow out of the way. And now is probably the time to clear my Minder's huts of snow, and also probably the bakery, so that way we aren't losing out on whatever might be gained from those lovely locations. And do we have enough of the medical herbs? Oh no, Elder, not again. Once again at the end of the chaos. I see an unknown event coming upon us. The vision is confusing, but there is hope. We can fight it. Truly, Elder? Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that's actually the like cataclysm event. We're such tree huggers that I don't think we've had one negative nature event, which I'm probably going to like eat those words about, but still. And now we can create the Cloak Craft Workshop, which shall actually gain quite a boost for each dwelling within one, which is quite delightful, kind of like our doctors. And it will heal frozen pips and hopefully go ahead and keep us ahead on the heat. Also for the low price of just a bit of fabric too, which is kind of awesome. And I think the artisan class doesn't even need a special house, which would also be awesome. Let's see, what's down here though? The hearth! Whoa! But we would need blankets for that. Oh man, where's the blankets? Where are the blankets again? Over here, I think. So let's see. Well, we just need fabric makers to be able to make the blankets, so we could work on that. Are we ever gonna get the cheese? Just a moment's silence in regards to having to say goodbye to the cheese that we wish so dearly we could get. And I think it is time to begin to turn our attention to none other than the Brickmaker Lodge, my friends, because otherwise, well, we might be surprised at whatever demands the future may hold for us. So let's go ahead and get that going and then think about where we can put the Brickmaker if there's, okay, Stonemaker within one, probably right here, to be honest, or right here. Nice. Oh, okay. Well, there is still much more to do here in the village of Are We There You, as we continue to do our best to make the village thrive, to pile up plenty of infusions for our wonderful, wonderful doctors to use, to dig out our little medical huts from under a whole bunch of snow. Oh, we're so lucky that Colatus Lab has gotten us so many of those tools. And actually, I guess we could welcome a new Pipling too. Yay! Oh my gosh, it's Cobalt Knight again. I feel like Cobalt Knight has had many children in this village. But alright, so thank you all so much for joining us. I am headed back out into the snowy fields to go and, well, maybe it's easier to read the rabbits' like footprints in the snow. At least there's that. And I shall see all of you next time. Bye-bye.